Good afternoon, YouTube. This man always George Page, aka the Emperor of Fear and Bible Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. As you know, a while back, I did a video for the Omaha Pro, and at the show was another show, which was an amateur show. And at that show was one up and coming lady by the name of Miss Hunter Henderson. Now, Miss Henderson won that amateur show, and I said that she became a pro. But I got to make a correction. She didn't come pro that show. She just won that show and was able to qualify for a national show. And Miss Henderson Hunter has an impressive physique, and this was her debut as a bodybuilder, and that's pretty good. I mean, on your debut, you won the Omaha Pro, and you were at the Omaha Pro, and it's a NPC show. I forgot the name of the NPC show was again. But she won that show. So, this is congratulations. Young, up-and-coming bodybuilder, making her, bodybuilding debut and winning in her first show out the bat. And that's difficult. Some women compete for years before they even win one show or even qualify. Even getting your pro card. Well, this weekend was another show, which I said again was the U.S. Championships, and she competed in the women's bodybuilding division, and she won her pro card. So in 2 shows, she became a pro, debuted in one, and earned a pro card in the other. And this is pretty good for her. I mean, and she's pretty impressive. I mean, I don't know her age per se. She looks like she might be maybe her late 20s, early 30s, and it's pretty impressive. And she started out not in the sport of bodybuilding. She started off more like as a power lifter. And powerlifting is totally different from bodybuilding. The women, powerlifting is more of a sport of performance or presentation. Now, bodybuilding is a sport, but it's more, people see it more as a pageant thing. And she was a number 2 powerlifter, I think in the world, and it's pretty impressive. And often here's this: there's quite a few powerlifters who make the decision either they stick with powerlifting or they switch to bodybuilding. I think bodybuilding is there's more work to it. You have to really be on a diet and a lot of training. But if you're committed to it, it's a great choice to make it a sport, and especially if you have the genetics and all the right stuff to go with it. And she looks pretty good here. I mean, amazing. I mean, she really came a long way from, what she started out as a powerlifter to what she is now as a bodybuilder. And I'm telling you, she has some great qualities about her. I mean, and I hope she stays in the division, now that she earned her pro card. And this is what the sports need. They need fresh young blood. They need new competitors who want to come in and really bring in the certain qualities that represents female bodybuilding. And she has some of those qualities. I mean, great physique, great body. I mean, also the other additives. Personally, my favorites: no fake breasts and no tattoos. She's not overly tatted. And she has come a long way, and just only barely, just like I said, making her debut back at the Omaha, and then competing at the USA's just this weekend. And you know what? I'm telling you, she really, from the show, from her show at the Omaha, she really made some tweaks. I mean, you can really tell the difference, especially around the quads. The quads are a lot smaller. She looks tighter in the waist. You can see how much better definition is. Just some things she really did work in. And also presentation, and look at this backside. I mean, you can really see the difference between her quads from the Omaha to the USA's. And that's only, like I think, about a month ago when she did Omaha, just about a month. And you know what? She really has the goods. But, and I think she has a future in the sport of bodybuilding. As you know, at the show, the USA was done in Arizona, and a certain company has their base in Arizona that is One Wings of Strength. And surprisingly, someone like Jake Woods came out. Jake Woods probably saw potential in her when she was at the Omaha, and you wouldn't see Alina was there too. And this is a good chance that she might be a Wings of Strength ambassadors next year. All she got to do is put in an application. She already got a pro card. She put in an application. And you know what? She has a trainer. But it never hurts to take advice from somebody, especially like Alina Popa. Alina has worked with quite a few bodybuilders. I mean, one of her clients was Lisa Cross. She helped Amanda Machado, who took second in the women's physique division at the Omaha. And she has worked with several other bodybuilders. And some up and comers. I think that'd be a person to really help you out. Also, here's another person that I might suggest. Someone like Margie V. Martin. Margie's pretty cool. I like Margie. I follow her on social media. She also helped the bodybuilders. Like she was one time, helped out Brittany O'Vale, and she earned her pro card, and also won the Chicago Pro. But she didn't compete after that, but whatever reason ever. And I think she'd be a great person. I think she'll probably be more. She might have that personality that somebody like to work with. She's very open minded, very understanding. But now she's competing. She's getting ready to the Olympia. But she might work with her a little bit during the off season. And I like to say congratulations to Heather. Heather Hunter. For for making your debut as a pro. Then just 2 shows. Making debut as an amateur, and in 2 shows becoming a pro. So I want to wish her best of luck. Now I watched her. She was doing an interview at the show, and she mentioned she might do the Tampa. I'm going to give you some quick advice. And this is just, I'm not an expert. I'm just a fan. I'm going to give you quick advice. Don't do the Tampa. There's going to be a lot of women there. There's a good chance you might do pretty good. You might. But you never know. There's so many heavy hitters there. If you're going to do a show, do Savannah. That gives you more time to tweak your little things, make some changes. Make a little extra. Just so you can, you're going to hear some heavy hitters. Or, like some competitors do, sit out the year. And maybe work on a few things, and then compete. Do a show like maybe the Puerto Rico or New York Pro or Omaha again. Sometimes the bigger shows be really some be politics, but a good chance that she might do good. I mean, you never know. She hit the gate. Won a show at the Omaha, then get a pro card at the USA's. So, like I said, I'm gonna wish one Miss Hunter Henderson the best of luck. Welcome to the pro division of professional bodybuilding. And we'll wait and see what's going to be the outcome of this. Because like I said, this sport really needs an infusion of new blood and up-and-comers to keep it going. So good luck, Hunter. And, God bless. This has been All the Way George Page, a.k.a. the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk. Don't like, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'm out.